Hi, my name is Michael. I'm your classmate in creative presentation. And before I start on telling you what inspires me or what work of art I want to talk about, I first want to get your mind dizzy from the background of walking in circles over and over again. Now, I made myself chuckle about that, sorry. But the, well, it's not a work of art, it's more of a song I want to talk about. But the art itself is, bam, insert digital edit here. It's gonna be the cover of Big Sean's song Bounce Back. Now, the reason why I chose this song is because to me, that's literally my go-to song, or not even listening, just thinking in my head all the time, whenever I do anything. And whenever I do something and I fail, or I don't go into expectations on my normal standards of what I do, I feel like that's the first thing that pops up into my mind, so it can keep me focused and motivated to continue on and never give up. Because the song itself is, I don't know if all of you heard it, but the song itself talks about, he basically says, last night I took an L, but tonight I bounced back. Now, an L is a loss. And there are three lines that he actually shows or talks about. Hold up, my hand is getting tired. He talks about that are very important. I want to say. To me, the reason why I picked this song before I continue on with the lines is because, in my mind, Big Sean, he's more of a motivational rapper, like one of my favorite rappers, Nas, because he doesn't rap about stupid things. He raps about real life. He raps about hard work, how it's always good, it always pays off, never rely on anybody, always rely on yourself. Which gets me to my first line. He says, don't owe nobody, I got no hobbies, always on the job. Well, always on the job, I got no hobbies. Sorry, I mixed that up. He's trying to show you, he's a millionaire, he makes money, but he doesn't do extra things, he's always working. In other songs, he always talks about he takes care of his family, he don't want anybody doing anything himself. And it comes to show from a person that has millions of dollars. If you had millions of dollars, the first thing you're gonna be doing, probably going on vacation, party, do whatever you want. I know that's what I would be doing, take a break from all the hard work. But that's what he shows. He has all this money and yet he still wants to work. This is what he does. It's his responsibility. And don't owe nobody. He's trying to say, don't borrow money, don't get favors from people, don't rely on other people. That's one important thing that I actually learned from this. The second line is, wow, it blanked out of my head. Insert video edit in here. The second line I want to talk about that he says in his first line in his next verse is, look, I woke up in beast mode. Now, I don't know about you, every time I wake up in sleep mode. Like I hit the snooze button, I go back to sleep. I don't wake up, I wish I could wake up in beast mode. That's just me, I don't know about you, but maybe that's how other people feel. But for a person to say, hey, every day I wake up, I'm already on the grind, I'm already ready, I'm already focused, energized, I gotta get myself to do that. That is very hard. And also, every time I think about it, every time I wake up, I always think about it, try to make myself energized, try to make myself get ready. Because the way you start your day shows what your day is gonna be. If you're gonna wake up sleepy, if you're gonna wake up tired, you're not gonna, let's say, just run around the block or try to get your blood running or exercise. You're gonna be dead tired the whole entire time. Happened to me plenty of times. And the third line I want to say is, pause video here. The third line I want to talk about is, he says, the underdog just turned into a wolf and the hunger steady grows. He's trying to show, hey, listen, it doesn't matter. I don't know if I'm getting too philosophical on this, but he's trying to show it doesn't matter what's your position, what's your stance in life. It doesn't matter how many resources you have. If you can't do it or if you can do it, you better always try to. It's basically saying when there's a will, there's a way. The underdog. Underdog is the one where you are most likely not to succeed. But the underdog has turned to the wolf, the alpha dog, and the hunger steadily grows. These three lines, I love listening to this song or thinking about a song whenever I have a bad day, whenever, like, I'm gonna be honest, whenever I work max, I can make $200 in that one day working an 11-hour shift. And that's still a little money. I don't know if it's a lot of money for some people, but it's little to me because I have this apartment right here. I have rent to pay. I have a lot of things to pay. I have a car to pay for, a lot of bills. And that's very little money for me. And yet, if I would make $150 on that day, that's even worse. And I would think, all right, you know what? I'm going to take the L. I'm going to bounce back. Don't worry. Don't give up. Now, the reason why I thought about this as my work of art that I want to present, not mine, but the work of art I wanted to present, is because I love listening to music. Matter of fact, I love listening to rappers that try to teach something to the world. To me, Big Sean channels like his inner Nas. Nas is another rapper that I like listening to. He shows a song, it's an old song actually, somewhere I think 2004. It's called I Can, I Know I Can. Basically, he has him saying it with little kids repeating after him, saying, I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard for it, I'll be where I want to be. And what amazes me with this song is that he has kids singing it. Because I'm going to be honest. We, millennials, I want to speak for, I don't want to speak for everybody, but we have the technology that can do anything now. We are a step further in our position than what our parents had. Our parents, they didn't even have a computer at that time. They didn't even have a cell phone. They had no internet, nothing. And yet, we take full advantage of this to our disadvantage. I can't speak for everybody because there are some people that are focused straight A students. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a straight A student. I took advantage of all the disadvantages technology brought. But I just want to point out, for any of us who are in that position, we should focus harder. We have all the tools we need to become even 100 times better than our parents' generation. And for us who are already that 100 times better, I think we should try better to get other people on the right path, because that's my focus in life. My focus is not just to make myself a better person, it's try to make everybody a better person. Even if they're great, just because something is already good doesn't mean it doesn't need improvements. Improvements are always needed in life. And to me, that's what I want to present. The work of art in music form. And one thing in a genre you wouldn't wouldn't think it would come with in rap. Because honestly, I don't like listening to all these new artists. Back in the day, they talked about all the struggles, how to work, how they had to do this. Even if they couldn't do any of these, they had to sell, let's say, they would rap about selling drugs on the block just to feed their daughter or feed their son. It didn't matter. They would always work hard for it. But nowadays, rappers just talk about drugs, money, clubs. It's not inspirational. It's sad to me as a genre to listen to that. But whenever these rap songs come, it's like one of the very few. It really makes me happy to listen to it because I learned something from this. And I hope everybody else who listens to this video also learns from this. Even if you learn 10% or understand 10% of what I'm saying, that'll put a smile on my face for the day. So I hope you enjoy this video, this very long video of me walking in circles, and goodbye.